Hi, Vegas. We're broke. We are just gonna walk. We're just gonna walk. Lucas and I decided to take a day trip out to Las Vegas, Nevada to pick up a car. This is my second time buying a car out of state, and this time we did things a little differently. We flew out, grabbed one backpack with enough clothes for the day, and decided that we were going to take a gamble. Las Vegas, being known as Sin City, really lives up to its name, and although you can find prostitution in every corner and public drinking all over the place, that's not why we came. We came for a very special, old, and slightly modified vehicle, a BMW 525. Before we could see the car, we had a little bit of time to kill, so we decided to wander the strip and see what it's like to be in Sin City.
Las Vegas Boulevard! Sure, alright.
Found it! Hey, those aren't throwing stars. Look at those wheels. They're all automatic. This is cool. Kind of a little taste of what's to come. Let's explore. Oh man, there's a lot in the city. There's a Statue of Liberty, giant Hershey's, Pepsi-Cola. It's like being in New York. It's kind of funny. Yep. There's the MGM across the street. It's literally in the middle of the desert.
And a testament. Man, there again.
This town lives in the middle of the desert, and it's really expensive. You can't even leave the airport without paying for a taxi or public transportation of some sort. You can't just walk out. But we got a few hours.
Fox body was going fast.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, we got a few hours to kill, so we're just gonna spend it here in Times Square. And
the Fox body
we're gonna go troll the Trump Tower.
Yeah, let's go look at T-Rump Tower. It's big, isn't it? The best building, the biggest building.
You can survive this many people, you can probably do New York, no problem. Is this thing on? Look. Giant billboard doesn't deserve a lot of time, but look, it doesn't stop. It's been about a mile. You can't get out of third gear on these streets. The limos are longer than anything else.
I can't even drive those because they're too big.
It's too big. It's all too big. I don't like this town, or do I? I don't know. Maybe if I had more money, I'd like this town. Oh, what do you got there? Oh, what is this to do? Do you have any? Oh, this is the wrong card. I'm sorry. Oh, okay. Thank you. Do you have business card?
I sorry, I not speak English.
Okay, thank you. Do you have any? Do you have any? No, thank you. Do you have? I ask only jokingly, of course, and Lucas brought up the point that only women are exploited out here for prostitution, and these poor girls that have to stand outside day after day to be photographed and touched by various amounts of tourists. That's sad to see, really. What a moment. What a moment. I'm so glad I was actually part of this.
Selfie stick and everything.
Oh man, this beautiful moment destroyed by a selfie stick. You're doing it wrong, Richard. You gotta rotate it this way. You gotta use both hands. Both hands, Richard. Well, who's gonna push the shutter? You're gonna push the shutter. Just let me do it. Just let me do it. It's low enough you don't actually have to touch it. You can just do that.
It's low enough that you can get
Dirty city. Oh. Okay, the palazzo. Humanity's thinned out. If you made it this far, you're probably sober still, as we are. We're just walking. Everyone got distracted back there with all the bars, and we're heading towards the giant UFO. It doesn't smell as bad as California. I haven't smelled urine anywhere. But you know, urine town, it is the town. When you're dirty, down and out. The water here. There's lots of water. Lots of things to oversaturate and undersaturate your photos. But it's fun. It's got a totally different feel.
Put your head on my chest.
It's great. It's the biggest tower in the world. It's fantastic. Really great tower. Tremendously tall. It's huge. It's the best tower you ever see. Wait a second. Okay. I'm gonna call this the flat Mercedes because it has flat tires. Nice little tidbit about the city is that these two towers are shaped in such a way to funnel the air and blow all of the crap from the gold tower down that way back into the desert. Oh, look at all the cool military metal, and then there's Humvees. It's kind of cool, like just the space of stuff and things. So we took an Uber. We went up about northwest 10 miles, and we met up with Rich, who has a really cool Type 34 Carmen Ghia. A lot of people refer to this as the European Ghia because it had to be imported through Canada. It never came directly to the United States, and only about 400 of them made their way here. But this is what we're really here for. He's also got the really cool Harlequin factory colored Volkswagen Golf. I think it's a 96, and only about 2,000 of these were made. Most people don't even know that it's an OEM Volkswagen. So we went for a test drive, opened and closed a bunch of doors. The gamble here was that it might have been a piece of junk, and it paid off really well. We worked out a good price, and then she was mine. I'm gonna do a quick video on this Blue Devil pour and go rear main sealer. You can see that the rear main on this BMW is pretty bad. I mean, you got like 6-7 drops. When we were in the driveway, it left a nice puddle, ran down for about 2 feet. I'm sure it's the rear main. All the other seals are good. All right, really basic instructions on this guy. Turn the engine off, pour 1 bottle into the engine oil. 1 8-ounce bottle treats up to 8 quarts of oil. I'm gonna do the full thing because this BMW takes 7-ish quarts, and it is a 94 525i. I just bought it, and the rear main is the only known leak on this car right now. Engine's off, pour it in, takes up to 2 days, and I will let you guys know how it does as time goes on. Right there through the cap. See you in 2 days. 3 drops after being parked for 30 minutes at a coffee shop. Mojo Cafe, by the way. I don't even know where we are, somewhere in Arizona. But, yeah. I'd say it did a trick. I would say that that works really, really well. First calculation on fuel economy, 26. Pretty good on the highway. That's going 80 miles an hour with these really big tires. Really big. The M50 engine only made about 180 crank horsepower, but it still moves. It's got that torque that we really like, especially when you just want to pass somebody without changing gears. The most important thing about this car is that it had a 5-speed swap, and I'll do a full in-depth review of it coming up pretty soon. I've got a lot of exciting videos to make, but very little time to make them all. As always, thank you for watching, and please subscribe, rate, and comment. Let me know what you liked about this video, what you didn't like about it. I've got a lot more content coming out. It's just a matter of finding the time, and I can't wait for you guys to see it. Have a great day.